today we're going to look at stretching a canvas. Got some stretcher bars, some canvas and staple gun. Okay, stretcher bars. Two different sizes, so two pairs. We've got a flat side and a beveled side. So just make sure that the flat side and beveled side match up. Okay, we put them together. So two parallel with each other. Last one, they're all on the right side, yep. And now just giving it some pressure, maybe bash it a bit if you like. It's not, but this is pretty tight. Now let's look at getting the canvas ready. So putting the canvas face down, the back of it now. Measuring it up, so the sides are pretty good. Just this bit's a bit too long, so it needs snipping. So just making sure you've got enough to deal with, but not too much. I gave it a little bit of a snip with the scissors, and you can just rip straight away. Should be the right size now. Yep. Okay, just double checking that. So first staple. Yeah. Always go to the opposite edge. Now the other two. So two fingers, pulling it gently. See the little marks. Pulling it. Not too tight, just enough pressure. And now we're going to go on the right hand side, each opposite end. Continue doing that until you run out of room. Then obviously the left hand side. At this stage I might want to think about whether it's going to be a portrait or a landscape orientation. I'm going to do a demonstration of how to fold the corners. So if it's a portrait, I like to pull and twist with my index finger, pull it down. You can see that there's a 45-degree angle mark underneath, so this would be my going over the top and behind for a portrait. A landscape, so obviously same thing, over the top, twiddling your finger and behind. Okay. Now getting closer, I'm going to do 45 degree this corner first, and then the opposite. I've decided that this picture is going to be a landscape. So I need to do a few more staples into the corner, and then fold it over, ready to go, and continue either side. So here it is finished. Going over the top, nice and tidy, nothing showing when you're hanging on the wall. There's a few fold marks in here, don't worry, you can use just water spray to get those out. And that should be good as gold. Now, they come with these chocks, so if you want extra tension you can use these. So I kind of use the flat edge and drive them in as if it was a car driving into a garage. A little tap either side and continue all the way around. Next to priming. So I've got some priming, gesso primer here, and some water on the side. I'm just going to make a cross to start off with. If it's lagging a bit, I usually dip a little bit of my brush into the water. So yep, going with the grain and with it, not the grain, sorry, the thread, and the one way and the other way, this way and that way. Opposites again, so going to the top right hand, now the bottom left, continue with the other two, bottom right, and top left. This way and that way. Trying to make it as smooth and even as possible. And that's where maybe the water comes in a little bit. Obviously you've got to do the edges as well. And you'll see a bit of paint comes onto the top of the canvas, so I'll have to tidy that up once again. All the way around the edges. Now you need to do this at least 2, possibly 3 to 4 times. So wait for each time for it to dry, and do the same and same again, and then you'll have perfect surface to start working on. And that is stretching and priming canvas. This away and that away. So another 2 layers at least for me, and I'll be ready to start painting. Cool. So after all the priming is done, you may wish to sand it back a bit. And that's it.